A very good afternoon to you. We will be commencing the convocation shortly. We see the graduates arriving, and following that, we will witness the arrival of our chief guests. Our dignitaries will be arriving shortly. Once they arrive, please rise and welcome them. I would like to kindly request everyone to please rise to welcome our academic procession. A very good afternoon to you and a very warm welcome to all our dignitaries. Welcome to the convocation of European Nations Campus for the year 2026. And as every Sri Lankan event commences with the traditional lighting of the oil lamp, which marks the commencement of something good in keeping with the traditions, we'd like to proceed to the lighting of the lamp. I'd like to invite the chairman, Dr. A.J.A. Rifaz of the European Nations Campus, to please do the honors. I'd like to invite our chief guest, Rear Admiral Dr. H.G.U. Dhammika Kumara, BSv, USP, PSc, a Maritime Pole, BSc, TS, Vice Chancellor, General Sir John Kotalawala Defence University. Our guest of honor, Professor D.M.R. Disanayake, Director of the Staff Development Center and former head of the Department of Marketing Management, University of Kelaniya. Our guest of honor, Professor Rasheen Bappu, Adjunct Professor, PhD, MBA, USJ, BSc UK, FCIM UK, CMILT UK. Our guest of honor, Dr. Sulochana Segera, Founder and Chairperson, Women in Management. Director, Ms. M.Y. Nauzana, European Nations Campus. Academic Director, Dr. Nisansala Hapuarachi of the European Nations Campus. Head of Academics, Dr. Hemendra Premawardana of the European Nations Campus. On behalf of lecturers, Ms. Menuka Samarajiva and Mr. Sanka Tilakaratna, they are the senior lecturers at the European Nations Campus. And we'd also like to invite two students representing the European Nations Campus to do the honors. On behalf of the students, I'd like to invite Divanji Srimali and Kushani Madhuvantika. Thank you very much to our dignitaries. I'd like to invite our dignitaries to the stage. I would like to request everyone to please remain standing for the national anthem.
Sri Lanka Mata, Upper Sri Lanka, Namo. අපගේ අනුප්‍රාණී ඔබ අප ජීවනවේ අප මුක්තිය ඔබ වේ නව ජීවන දෙමිනි නිතින අප පුබුදු කරන් වාතා ඥාන වීර වඩවමින රැගෙන යනු වෙන ජය මූලිකරා එක මවකගේ දරු කළ බැවිනා යමු යමු වී නොපමා ප්‍රේම වඩා සැලවේද දුරලලා නමෝ නමෝ මාතා අප ශ්‍රී ලංකා නමෝ 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 මාතා
Thank you very much. You may now be seated. Once again, a very good afternoon to you. A very warm welcome to everyone joining us today. It is a pleasure to gather here to celebrate your hard work, dedication, and your achievements. And education is definitely a journey of growth, a journey of resilience and opportunity. And today marks the beginning of an exciting new chapter for all our graduates. And at this juncture, it is also very important to talk about the European Nations Campus, which is a leading higher education institution in Sri Lanka with a decade of academic excellence in delivering quality, future-oriented education. Established with a strong commitment to academic integrity and student access and success, ENC supports learners in achieving their academic goals and progressing into professional careers locally and internationally. ENC provides high-quality education at an affordable and competitive cost, ensuring accessibility without compromising academic standards. Programs also designed to combine strong theoretical foundations with industry-relevant practical skills aligned with global workforce demands. Academic governance is also maintained by an experienced academic panel comprising of qualified academics and industry professionals, ensuring curricula, assessments, and learning outcomes meeting recognized academic and professional standards. They also offer a wide range of qualifications, that's from certificate, diploma, foundation, higher diploma, graduate diploma, bachelor's degree, postgraduate diploma, master's degree and doctoral degree in collaboration with recognized awarding bodies and universities, all aligned with internationally accepted academic frameworks. Teaching and learning are supported through modern delivery methods, including blended and digital learning platforms, interactive online sessions, and access to up-to-date academic resources. ENC always fosters an inclusive, multicultural learning environment that definitely promotes ethical leadership, promotes global awareness, and graduate readiness for dynamic professional settings. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to invite Ms. Chaturangi Jayasena, Senior Lecturer, European Nations Campus, to declare the awards ceremony open.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's an honor to be here. Welcome all. I declare the opening of this ceremony from now on. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And now to formally welcome each and every one of you present here this afternoon, I'd like to invite the Head of Academics and Senior Lecturer, European Nations Campus, Dr. Hemendra Premawartana, to deliver the welcome address.
Good afternoon to all of you. Chief guest, guest of honor, and distinguished members of the Governing Council, esteemed professors and academics, respected members of the faculty, honored parents, invited guests, and above all, our graduating students, welcome to our European nations graduation convocation. It's my honor and privilege as the head of the academics to warmly welcome each and every one of you to this momentous occasion. Today is much more than a graduation ceremony. It's a celebration of perseverance, commitment, and intellectual growth, and the successful completion of important chapter in the lives of our graduates. Every degree awarded today represents years of sacrifice, resilience, and the unwavering pursuit of excellence. To our distinguished guests and eminent academics, your presence adds great prestige to this ceremony. Your contribution to the higher education, research, and professional development continue to inspire future generations. On behalf of European Nation Campus, I extend our sincere gratitude for honoring us with your presence today. To our respected parents, guardians, and families, today is your achievement as much as its graduates. Your encouragement, the patience, and unconditional support have been the foundation upon which these young professionals have built their success. We sincerely thank you for placing your trust in our institution, European Nation Campus, ENC. To our dedicated academics and administrative staff, thank you for your passion, commitment, and tireless efforts in nurturing knowledge, critical thinking, and professional excellence. Education is not merely the transfer of knowledge, it's the transformation of lives, and each of you has played a vital role in that transformation. And now, to our dear graduates. Today, you proudly receive a qualification, but more importantly, you accept a responsibility. The world you enter is dynamic, competitive, and constantly evolving. Your degree is not the destination. It's the passport of lifelong time. And today you proudly acquire that knowledge, and you are entering into this VUCA world with lots of uncertainty. As you step into your professional careers, remember that success is measured not only by the positions you held or the wealth you acquire, but also by the positive impact you create in your workplaces, communities, and in the society. Be professionals of integrity. Be leaders who inspire. Be innovators who embrace change. Be lifelong learners who never stop growing. The future belongs to those who combine knowledge with character. Who combine knowledge with character. Who combine knowledge with character. Competence with compassion, and ambition with humility. At European Nation Campus, we take immense pride in watching our graduates become professionals who contribute meaningfully to industries, communities, and nations. We are confident that each one of you will carry the values of excellence, ethical leadership, and continuous learning where your journey takes you. At the renowned educator, Mr. Nelson Mandela said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." Graduates, today you possess that powerful weapon. Use it wisely, lead with integrity, serve with humility, and strive to make meaningful differences in the lives of others. Once again, I extend a heartfelt welcome to everyone gathered here. Thank you for being part of this memorable occasion and for celebrating the achievements of our graduates. I wish you all a wonderful graduation ceremony, and to our graduates, my warmest congratulations and best wishes for a future filled with success, purpose, and excellence. Thank you, and may you all have a memorable, inspiring convocation ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Dr. Hemendra Premawardana, Head of Academics and Senior Lecturer, European Nations Campus, for that encouragement. Why don't we give another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? With that, we'd like to welcome you with a beautiful dance.
श्रीदेव भगवतो मुनिराज शरणं गतकुन्द कृतकुन्द जिनकुन्द वर्णं भदकमल मुदुनति मुनिवन्दमानं कितजेगु श्रीपद्म वन्दामि सततं
අද විහිද යන ගය
Thank you very much to the Nilaranga Dance Group for giving us a lovely welcome dance. With that, I would now like to invite the Director of European Nations Campus, Ms. M.Y. Nauzana, to address the gathering.
Good afternoon. It's my great honor and privilege to welcome you all to graduation of ceremony European Nation Campus. A warm and heartfelt welcome to our Chairman and CEO of European Nation Campus, Dr. A.J. Rifas. We are greatly honored to welcome our Chief Guest Rear Admiral G.H.U. Dhammika Kumara. We are equally privileged to welcome our guest of honor, Professor D.M.R. Disanayaka, Dr. Sulochana Sekara, Professor Rasin Babu. A special welcome to our academic director, Dr. Nisansala Hapuarachi, and our head of academic, Dr. Hemantra Pramavardhana. We are truly privileged to be joined by our respected and distinguished guests, lecturers, parents, and graduates who present such great significance to this occasion. Today is one of the most important occasions in the life of our institution. It's a day that recognizes achievements, celebrates determination, and marks the beginning of new opportunities for every graduate seated before us. On behalf of the Board of Directors and the entire European Nation Campus family, I extend my sincere gratitude to everyone who has joined us to celebrate this memorable occasion. Dear graduates, success is never achieved by chance. It's earned through commitment, discipline, resilience, and the willingness to continue even when the journey becomes challenging. Today, your qualification represents far more than academic success. It reflects your dedication, your perseverance, and your determination to build a better future for yourselves, your families, and your communities. At European Nation Campus, our mission has always been simple: to provide quality education that empowers individuals to lead with confidence, act with integrity, and contribute meaningfully to society. The world you enter today is filled with both opportunities and challenges. Knowledge alone will not define your future. Your attitude, professionalism, adaptability, and ethical values will be the qualities that distinguish you throughout your career. As you move forward, continue to ask questions, seek new knowledge, embrace innovation, and never lose the passion that brought you here today. Success is not measured only by the position you hold, but by the positive impact you make on the lives of others. To our lecturers and academic staff, thank you for your commitment to excellence and for inspiring our students to reach their highest potentials. To our parents, guardians, spouses, families, and friends, thank you for your encouragement, sacrifices, and unwavering belief in our graduates. Your support has been an essential part of their success. Dear graduates, as you leave this ceremony, remember that you will always remain part of the European Nation Campus family. Wherever life takes you, represent this institution with professionalism, integrity, humility, and excellence. Continue to learn, continue to grow, and continue to create opportunities not only for yourselves, but also for those around you. On behalf of European Nation Campus, I offer my heartfelt congratulations to every graduates. Be proud of your achievement, confident in your abilities, and excited to see the difference you will make in the world. May your future be filled with purpose, continued success, and lasting fulfillment. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2026. Thank you, and I wish you all a wonderful afternoon.
Thank you very much to the Director of the European Nations Campus, Ms. M.Y. Nauzana. With that, I would like to invite our chief guest, Rear Admiral Dr. H.G.U. Dhammika Kumara, BSv, USB, PSc, M. Maritime Pole, BSCTS. He's also the Vice Chancellor, General Sir John Kutalavala, Defence University. I'd like to invite our chief guest to address the gathering. Please welcome him on stage.
Chairman of the European Nations Campus, guest of honors, distinguished members of the Board of Directors, esteemed faculty members, guests, proud parents and families, dear graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to all of you. It is both privilege and profound honor to stand before you today as a chief guest at this distinguished General Convocation of European Nations Campus. At the very outset, I wish to extend my sincere gratitude to the Chairman, the Governing Board, and the entire ENC community for the gracious invitation extended to me. It is indeed a pleasure to share this momentous occasion with you as we celebrate not only academic achievements, but also the aspirations, determination, and promise of an exceptional group of graduates. Dear ladies and gentlemen, allow me to begin with the timeless words of one of the world's greatest leaders, founding father of United States, Benjamin Franklin, who so profoundly stated, an investment in knowledge plays best interest, I unquote. Dear graduates, today is a defining milestone in your lives. This convocation is not merely a ceremony where degrees are conferred. It is a celebration of countless hours of hard work, perseverance, resilience, and unwavering determination. Every examination you completed, every assignment you submitted, every obstacle you overcome, and every sacrifice you made has brought you to this proud moment. My heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you. You have earned this success through your dedication, and you should cherish it with pride. Yet, while today marks the culmination of one chapter, it also signifies the beginning of another one, filled with opportunities, responsibilities, and challenges. The world you are about to enter is evolving at an unprecedented pace. Technological disruption, global interconnectedness, climate change, artificial intelligence, and economic uncertainty are reshaping our every profession and every industry. In such a world, possessing a degree alone will not define your success. Your greatest strengths will be your character, your integrity and your resilience and willingness to continue learning long after today's ceremony has ended. Dear graduates, education is not a destination. It is a lifelong journey. The degree you receive today is not the final page of your education. It is the opening chapter of a lifetime of discovery, innovation, and service. As we embark upon this new journey, allow me to share 3 simple yet enduring principles. First, protect your integrity above all else. Your qualifications may open doors, but your integrity will determine how far you can go. Skills may earn opportunities, but honesty, humility, and trustworthiness will earn respect. Second, never stop learning. The knowledge you possess today will continue to evolve tomorrow. Those who embrace lifelong learning will remain relevant, adaptable, and capable of leading change rather than merely responding to it. Third, measure your success not only by personal achievements, but by the positive impact you create in the lives of others. True success is never about titles, wealth, or recognition alone. It is about making a meaningful difference wherever life takes you. The Lord Buddha wisely declared Attani Attano Nato. One is one's own refuge. Your future is not determined by circumstances, not in it limited by your beginnings. It is shaped by the choices you make, the values you uphold, and the courage with which you face adversity. Therefore, believe in yourself, lead with purpose, act with compassion, serve with humility. Never underestimate your ability to influence the life of others. Ladies and gentlemen, today is also an occasion to acknowledge those whose efforts often remain behind the scene. To the distinguished faculty members and academic staff of ENC, I extend my sincere appreciation. Your commitment to teaching, mentoring, and nurturing excellence has shaped these graduates into confident professionals prepared to contribute meaningfully to the society. You have not merely imparted knowledge, you have inspired curiosity, cultivated critical thinking, and transformed lives. To the parents, guardians, and families gathered here today, I offer my heartfelt congratulations and deep gratitude. Behind every graduate seated before us is a family that believed, encouraged, sacrificed, and stood beside them through moments of uncertainty and triumph alike. These achievements belongs not only to the graduates, but also to every parent whose unwavering support made today's celebration possible. Dear graduates, as you leave this hall today, remember that the world does not merely need more graduates. It needs ethical leaders. It needs innovators with compassion. It needs professionals guided by integrity. It needs citizens who understand that success carries responsibility. May you become individuals who build bridges rather than barriers, who inspire rather than discourage us, and who lead not through authority but through character. Carry your knowledge with humility. wear your success with grace. Pursue excellence without compromising your values. And wherever your journey may lead, whether across Sri Lanka or around the world, never forget that your greatest legacy will not be what you achieve for yourself, but what you contribute to humility. Once again, my heartfelt congratulations to every graduates. May your future be filled with purpose, your decision guided by wisdom, and your lives enriched by service, compassion, and excellence. I wish each of you every success as you embark upon this exciting new chapter. Thank you and have a pleasant evening.
Thank you very much to our chief guest, Rear Admiral Dr. H.G. Udamika Kumara, for that inspiring address. And we now move on to the first phase of awarding our graduates, that's with diploma and higher diploma. To do the honors, I would like to invite Dr. Nisansala Hapuarachi, Academic Director, European Nations Campus, who will be accompanied by Ms. M. Y. Nauzana, Director, European Nations Campus. I'd like to invite our presenters. We begin with Diploma in Business Management. Put your hands together for Abdul Hamid Mohammed Muad. We now move on to Diploma in UK AMI. AMMC Manu Ratna. BV Jaimini Chaturika. NADI Chanika. We move on to Diploma in English. Labanuheva Kumudu Priyadarshini. Moving on to Diploma in Early Childhood Education. S. Kokila Kumudu Kumari. We will be now moving on to awarding graduates Higher Diploma. Higher Diploma Level 4 and 5 in Information Technology. Thomas Schobek Hezron. Higher Diploma Level 4 and 5 in Logistics and Supply Chain Management. Vishmi Pabasar. Higher Diploma Level 4 and 5 in Accounting and Finance. Neil Sri Niranjan. Higher Diploma Level 4 and 5 in Early Learning Childcare. Senpatige Anne Bryony Madhushi Rodrigo. Thank you very much Dr. Nisansala Hapuarachin. Thank you, Ms. M.Y. Nazana. Let's give another round of applause for all of them. Thank you. And now I would like to invite our guest of honor, founder and chairperson, Women in Management Global, Dr. Sulochana Segera, to address the gathering.
Ayubowan, Wanakam, Salam Alaikum, and good afternoon. Good afternoon. Right. So you are up, right? Okay. First, congratulations to everyone, head table, and the academic staff, the parents, and the graduates. I'm not going to talk a lot because I know how eagerly you're waiting to get graduated and get the photos and go to the TikTok and Instagram and social media. This is what graduation has been for Sri Lanka, right? But what Sri Lanka needs is professionals with academic qualification applying their knowledge to rebuild Sri Lanka. What we need is competitive, when we say competitive, ethical professionals. Today we have a lot of degrees, diplomas, PhDs, MBAs and everything, but ethics and values are not there. So qualification is just a one pillar of success. All the qualification can go for your success if you have the ethics and values. When you leave this room and when you take off your cloak and the cap, remember one thing when you go home. Just ask yourself why I did this degree, diploma, and what I've achieved and how I'm going to make it reliable for Sri Lanka, because we want to collect certificates. We want to put it in our CV. The moment we go home, we update our LinkedIn, right? But what is there for us? The world is moving so fast. Are we competitive? We are very competitive with each other, but not with us. It's time to Sri Lanka to rethink, stop for a moment and ask yourself, what's next for me? As individuals, we have a responsibility. Everyone responsible in Sri Lanka, but not accountable. There's two different between responsible person and accountability. We say we take the responsibility, but are we accountable to correct it or change it? We want the leaders to change, but not ourselves. So, as qualified, educated professionals, today, you are not just getting a certificate or a degree. It's not about a qualification. It's about how we are moving forward after we graduate. What is the impact we are going to make? First for yourself, then for your family, third for your organization, fourth for the country. Because no one can change the country if you are not changed within you. When you change yourself, you change the family. When you change the family, you change the people around you. When you change the people around you, the country changes. It's easy for us to blame everyone who is in leadership and say they are the cause. Remember, we are part of the system. System can be changed if we take the accountability, not just the responsibility. Congratulate to everyone and have a great evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sulochana Segera, for that thought-provoking address. And I would like to request you to please remain on stage as we continue with awarding our graduates. We move on to awarding graduate diploma, postgraduate diploma. I'd like to invite our chief guest, Rear Admiral Dr. H.G.U. Dhammika Kumara, Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, General Sir John Kutalavala Defence University, to please join our guest of honor, Dr. Sulochana Segera, to present the next set of Awards. I'd also like to invite Dr. Hemendra Premawardana, Head of Academics of the European Nations Campus, to accompany them. We begin with Graduate Diploma Level 6 in Business Administration. T.S. Ransini Pires. Let's keep the applause going, ladies and gentlemen. Graduate Diploma Level 6 in Information Technology. D.M.M. De Silva. Dishani Rodrigo. Congratulations to you. Migara Avinash Leonarachi. Moving on to Graduate Diploma Level 6 in Teaching and Learning. A.M. Dilshani Anuruddhika Abhay Singha. Fazl Mohammed Fatima Farah. Kasuni Udumbara Panditanaika. MGG Amasya Devini. Razmina Rizvi. Zenia Farids. Next, we move on to awarding our graduates with postgraduate diploma, postgraduate diploma level 7 in education management and leadership. E.M. Supun Asiri Serum. Congratulations to you. I hear that side of the hall clapping, but I don't hear the rest. Come on, let's encourage each other. Mohammed Buhari, Fatima Silmia. Benuri Vandita Sirivardhana. We now move on to postgraduate diploma level 7 in human resources management. Beragama Vitanage Tharuka Nimnadi. Gayani Chandima Lianage. K.T. Tilanka Krishanti. P. Rivka. R. M. Prasangika Nimnadi Ratnayaka. W. Rasangika Iranti Fonseca. W. A. Subani Vindhya Jayasingha. Moving on to postgraduate diploma level 7 in project management. GPHJSN Saradi. K.C. Malcolm. M.D.C. Luke Pereira. Tarindu Asanga Balasurya. Moving on to postgraduate diploma level 7 in hospitality and tourism management. PG Darshana Sankalpa Ranatunga. S. Mahesh Abe Vikrama. Moving on to postgraduate diploma level 7 in strategic marketing. Sagara Niroshan Madhusankar. Jilina Ishan Gamage. We move on to postgraduate diploma level 7 in information technology. Rangika Jayasingha. Postgraduate diploma level 7 in data science. MP Prabhash. Postgraduate diploma level 7 in counseling. Shalinka Jayatilaka. Postgraduate diploma level 7 in psychology. Ayomi Rupika John Pereira. Moving on to postgraduate diploma level 7 in PGD in counseling and psychology. ID Janita Dilhani. K.S. Veerasinghe. Gayani Chandima Lianage. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you very much to our chief guest, our guest of honor, and thank you very much, Dr. Hemendra Premawardhan as well, for doing the honors. Thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, we will be now moving on to a beautiful cultural performance. Thank you very much for that beautiful performance. And now it is my honor to invite Director of the Staff Development Center and former Head of the Department of Marketing Management, University of Kelaniya, our guest of honor, Professor D.M.R. Disanaika, to address the gathering. Please welcome him to the podium.
Airborne everyone. The presence of the head table, including the Vice Chancellor of Kottaravala Defence University, and the presence of the institution and the guest of honors and the graduates, I think most happiest parties are there around you. You all well wishers. Agreeing to what our chief guest and my friend Dr. Sulochana Sigera mentioned, today we have seen and we witness, and you too witness, one of the lovely days in your life calendar. Remember, we as human beings, referring to the statistics published in Sri Lankan authentic sources, we have nearly 27,600 days to live. You calculate the rest in your fixed deposit then, later, not now. And it sounds to say one thing, you must learn, assuming you never die. But live like you will die tomorrow. So two things I mentioned, different words. So live like a human being, and then nothing dirts in your mind, and always be a great person to everyone. But remember, you have started your qualification probably maybe a MBA 2 years before, maybe 1 year before. What you get today is really remarkable for your CV, even for your self-happiness. But in terms of organizations, they will look at your qualification as at least 1 year expired, because you inspired to do your master's maybe 1 year before. So it sounds to say the validity of education still the same, even though it seems AI is conquering humans, it never happens. Power of human intelligence, HI, will not be replaced. Countries are proving now, though we are a little late to understand, yet it is. So I want to highlight one thing. Today you are endorsed with these great qualifications and to the endless contributions given by your teaching faculty and the CEO, Dr. Riaz. And your qualification will endorse one thing, you are knowledgeable. But today you are in the official convocation. Remember, your absolute convocation is out there, including your immediate manager, your industry. So this endorsement of you are knowledgeable is differently expected by your employer, because you have written answers for your answer script, but companies, they need not answers, they need solutions. You need to understand this very rigorous and vigorous difference between answers and solutions. You are expected to deliver solutions, not the answers for your lifelong journey in future. Therefore, my short speech want to highlight three things. One is these qualifications. I'm coming from a recognized state university, University of California. We also produce graduates, and we always emphasize within our process, you will get the education endorsing as you are qualified. But when you walk the road, you have to be a street master. Street masters are intelligent, buddhiya. It's big difference between dhanuma saha buddhiya, knowledge and intelligence. So there you are, you need to convert your self-reflection with the great knowledge you received, convert your personal impact as with the property called intelligence. For that, you need to satisfy 3 P's. First one, passion. And when you learn a lot, O levels, you think what you don't know is A levels. When you just A level done, you think what you don't know is a degree. Once you've done the degree, for a thrill factor for 1 or 2 months, you know everything in the world. No. When others knock your head and say, you might think, yes, I have one thing to know, that's about doing masters. Once the master is done, you are doing PhD one day, then only you will understand what you know is very little in this world. Therefore, learn to unlearn, that's called passion. Every day, keep that passion in you. Number 2, you need to have practice. Without practicing, you will get outdated. Your pedagogy, your results, your grade A, grade B, whatever, will be outdated if you don't practice. You have to be a social scientist, whatever subject you have done it so far. So beyond this hall, it's your social experimental room. Practice what you learn, otherwise you will be outdated. The last P, most important, your persona. You have to be a personal brand. Rather designation, you need to keep that personal brand within you, besides what you have around with these all qualifications or experience. People too much vouch about experience. Remember, when you too much shout about your experience, you are equally expired, outdated. Your experience doesn't guarantee anything if your experience doesn't include the sense of updates. So number 3, what I said was, be a person of what you learn is your personal brand. Your personal brand is nothing but what people talk about you when you are not in the room. They won't talk about your qualifications. They won't talk about your designations. Rather, they talk about you based on what you have done as impact, what Dr. Sulochana even mentioned. So these 3 P's should be your lifelong properties. So finally, whilst congratulating all the participants here, those who made a colorful day with great qualifications, knowledge, mind you, 2030, you need to work with 24% of the world population. They are from Gen Z. They are from Gen Z. And they would contribute 30% to the world economy. So are you ready for that? When you work with Gen Z, generation gaps would happen. Otherwise, you've been up to date, they won't even recognize you. So therefore, make sure, learn every day, because what you learn is outdated. Unlearn to learn, that definitely would create you a great personality with good ethics, and the person who loves the egos. You must have ego. I do use this statement with very careful research. As a person, you must have ego. That ego should be your own self-earned. And please use your self-earned, very authentic ego to encourage others, not to discourage others. That's called the real personal brand. All the best, everyone. Our country needs you. Don't leave the country as early as possible. People have thought of, got the qualification, better to fly. No, give back to your country again. Visit the world, come again, and do the best for your motherland. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that very thought-provoking and inspiring address, and I'm sure that's a message to take back home. I'd like to request our guest of honor to please remain, and I'd also like to invite our guest of honor, Professor Rashin Bapu, adjunct professor, to please join Professor D.M.R. Disanayake in presenting the next set of awards. I'd also like to invite the Academic Director of European Nations Campus, Dr. Nisansula Hapuarachi, to join our dignitaries. We begin with Postgraduate Diploma Level 7 in Strategic Management and Leadership. A.D.L. Pires. B. Satish Raj. D. V. Rubasinghe Jayawardena. Dishanta Kumara. M. Nishadi Anupama Ekanaka. G. K. Divanji Shrimali. Rasika Prabhat Pereira. HBC Premaratna. Janani Maheshika. Jupiter David. K.M. Kaushalya. Karen Celesta Fernando. Lama Hevage Chatura Madhusanka. MBT Nihatamani Abhayavardhana. We continue with postgraduate diploma level 7 in strategic management and leadership. Let's keep the applause going, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to MK Venura Madhava. N.D. Atakorala. P. Ranjit Varnapura. Prasad Dilshan Marasingha. Ravindu Fernando. Ruvindu Prabhashwara. S.K. Atukorala. Selvaraja Devanandan. Taranga Samarakol. Timira Pereira. Vibhuti Silva. W. Krishan Nalinda Fernando. W. M. Rajita Vijay Singha. We now move on to postgraduate diploma level 7 in logistics and supply chain management. A. Prabhat Indika Pereira. Anushka Indika Abewardana. C.T. Mathugama. D.M.A.W. Dasanayaka. E.M.A.K.B. Ekanaka. Elson Gerald Sanjay. H. Bhavendra Gangani. Imfaz Iqbal. Iresha Ajini Samarasingha. K.D. Pushpika Tushara Silva. K.P. Dilan Madhusankar. KVDA Diruksha. We continue with postgraduate diploma level 7 in logistics and supply chain management. Lasanta Nuan Wanigasegara Rachige. MAMM Senanaka. M. Chandru. MPPS Fernando. Niroshan Ratnamalala. Nuwan Fernando. PLG Pereira. Pasindu Sankanath. Pramod Avishka Korea. R. Isuru Madhusankar. S.A. Miami Devindika Samarakon. Sengan Kutti Arachige Himali Prasadika. W. Rumeshini Madhulanti Fernando. We move on to postgraduate diploma level 7 in accounting and finance. Put your hands together for Anushini Jayaprathaban. Sorry. Arumugam Nalini. GSSMP Fernando. HBS Kularatna. HM Mahisha Hasangi. K. Supun Madhwanta. Krishnamurti Chandrakumari. Manikuge Chanudi Dinusha Silva. PWD Patiraja. R.D. Pavitra Dilhani Virakon. Shazla Faruza Akram. Viswalingam Vigneshwari. W.M. Nirosha Dilhani Vijay Sekra. W.W. Senuri Krishmali Pereira. Congratulations to everyone, and I'd like to thank our dignitaries for doing the honors. Thank you, Professor D.M.R. Disanaika. Thank you, Dr. Nisansana Hapuarachi. And now I would like to invite our guest of honor, Professor Rashin Bapu, Adjunct Professor, PhD, MBA, USJ, BSc UK, FCIM UK, and CMILT UK, to address the gathering.
Ayubowan, Assalamu alaikum, Wanakam. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The Chief Guest, Admiral Dhamika Kumara, Vice Chancellor of KDU, Dr. Rifaz, Chairman and CEO of ENC, and my colleagues at the head table, the special guest, and my dear graduates, parents, and the staff at ENC. Indeed, honored and privileged to be in front of you, and apparently this is the second time I've been called in. Last time I missed the opportunity, though my name was there in the souvenir. Apologies for it. Very unfortunate ill health. Well, my dear graduates, the world around you and the stakeholders when I mean stakeholders, there are so many stakeholders apparently around you. The entire nation, your home front, then your, executives, the directors in your companies and your organizations, all these, stakeholders look for something from you. You have been graduated, congratulations. I think everyone is very keen basically to get a extra qualification these days, either to pursue in their higher education or a career advancement or some other reason. Many aspire to, go abroad, which I think Professor from Kalani also said, to be with us, right? To grow the country, to build the nation. Yes, same wishes with me also. Because as much as possible, we are looking at the present context. There are a lot of, brain drain. People are going out of the country for some reason. But, you have to give it back to your country as much as possible, because rupees and cents, dollars is not going to make everything in your life. Well, corporates also look for leaders who can transform businesses into profitable ventures. You know better than me, you meet KPIs and they expect you to deliver results. You got to engage and inspire others and breed leaders and build trust and rapport with the team members around you, create a shared vision and purpose, empower team members, and all these things which you have been, spoken of has to come into practice with your added qualifications what you have gathered today. Quoting from Nelson Mandela, a leader is like a shepherd. He or she stays behind the flock, letting the nimble go out, whereupon the others follow, not realizing that all along they are being directed from behind. I think we have heard about managers, assistant managers, directors in organizations and in companies, corporates. But we see little leaders who are leading the entire, boardrooms, the governments, the nations. You call it, I work with the government a lot, basically. I also feel, we lack leaders, actually. We have very good managers, but leaders, apparently, are lacking for some reason. I think we may have to look at developing leadership programs everywhere, apparently, Those who want to, leaders take responsibility, accountability. My dear graduates, you should be prepared to step off the beaten path. Search within themselves for the courage to be different, actually. I don't want to use the word, every Dick, Tom and Harry. Some people, use this, every Dick, Tom and Harry has a qualification. But I don't want to say that, because you don't, you should not getting into that, category. Now you get qualifications basically if you spend money also. You don't need to go for any lectures, no online, nothing. You stay at home. It is delivered by Pick Me and Uber, to your doorstep. And only thing is you have to, give your location. I also got quite a lot of, emails from different, people. But unfortunately, they didn't know, where I stand, what my background. They want to offer PhDs and as much as possible, I said I have 2 PhDs, enough is enough, right? So, I can see, even religious organizations also now offering this, doctorates, PhDs. I don't know for what, right? I'm sick of it, actually, So anyway, it has to have some meaning to what you have gained. End of the day, knowledge, unless you practice, you are nothing end of the day. I think someone mentioned about this managing, your next generation, Gen Z. I think some of you all are in Gen X. Some of you all are, almost, I don't know whether you are in Gen Z. But I have been managing Gen Z, millennials, and alpha also, actually, to a certain extent. And I don't want to give a lecture, basically, how to manage. If you, give me a call on WhatsApp, I will tell how to manage them. But this is not the forum to do that. But that is going to be your main challenge in future. Now, you have got qualified, that's it, right? But you have to go and apply this, implement this with the Gen Z, the most difficult, tough community for you to encounter. 2030, you said, no? Gen Z is going to be some huge amount. I didn't know that statistics. 24, yes, that's right. 24%, that's right, yes. That's 30%, yeah. That's a significant amount, actually. You are going to have a challenge, huh? Now, to a certain extent, you have to manage Gen Z, and you have to satisfy the Gen X also. Your bosses are Gen X, most probably, right? Your bosses are Gen X. So you have to satisfy these people also for you to have the next hurdle. And, you have to manage the Gen X and Gen Z. Never know Gen Alpha at home. At home also you need management, no? Alpha at home, your children, sometimes, So I think management is something you may have to, unless, you learn apart from your technical skills, you need to do, a separate you have to have a management skill on these segments. Very important, right? So we are living in a very challenging time, as well as, climate changes, unsustainable resource consumptions, etc., etc. This also requires leaders and organizations to evaluate their portfolio, to continuously question their business models. Now, you are going to make the change in your business models also. You are not going to just sit and, wait with your qualifications. You are going to contribute to your organizations to change business models as well as, right, change models in your operations also. Operational models, business models, these are all going to be, you will re-evaluated and changed. Otherwise, if you are going to sit on the golden old days, what you have been doing, you will be a failure, actually. In reconciling these dilemmas, we should aspire to go beyond business as usual. I think that's the end of the day. We should become part of the solution to the challenges of our time. Organizations employ bright and motivated graduates to actively seek solutions and work with a wide range of sustainability experts and interested stakeholders to develop a sustainable strategy and stretched yet attainable goals which will contribute meaningfully to addressing the sustainability challenges we all face. We all hear this sustainable, right? You can hear, everything is renewable energy also we are talking about sustainable, right? Education is also sustainable. You hear this, every time, every then and now, everything is sustainable. Why? We didn't hear this about 10 years ago, right? We did something, you forgot about it. Now it has we are thinking of, sustainability. Right? Quoting from Bill Gates, he said, surround yourself with people who challenge you, teach you, and push you to be your best self, right? Otherwise, you will be another, what? Frog in a well, okay? So the mission of everyone has to be doing more with less. The resources are less, actually. You are not going to have what you had long time ago. So working efficiently, thinking out of the box, and challenging the status quo, offering practical and workable alternative solutions by engaging proactively with stakeholders is going to be the name of the game in future. Also, stepping up to the mark and being courageous and putting actions into practice and avoiding theorizing. I can see a lot of graduates, even we have a lot of capacity building programs in the government sector. I think for about last 5-6 years I have been involved. We see there are a lot of intelligent graduates, right? There are smart, street smart people also. But the intelligent graduates doesn't participate in these, activities. So my humble request, you have to participate and give your thoughts. You have to speak up. Some people are scared to speak. They are more qualified than the street smart fellows, but the street smart fellows, get on board and survive. Right? I know there are quite a lot of, singular words, in organizations, they use. But street smart fellows have become, smarter than the qualified graduates because they are outspoken, they participate, right? So my humble request, you have to participate, give your thoughts, right? Don't be silent in organizations because at the end of the day, today your ideas may not be, taken immediately, but someday it will be listened and practiced. So practicing, putting into practice is something, which we all, try to make it. But in practice, actions speak louder than words, right? Those who are necessary attitude, character, and competence in order to contribute in an increasingly challenging and competitive environment will be successful. Consider today as the first day of your lives, as the beginning of a bigger, better, and a brighter future with the application of all the experiences and expertise from the prestigious ENC which you have gathered. You should continuously upgrade your skills, knowledge, seek professional development, step up and lead the agenda courageously and sustainably to push your world from today onwards. And the other part which I just wanted to mention, most of you are qualified, but unfortunately, you don't know that, there are professional bodies which you have to get accredited. Right now, say for an example, I saw quite a lot of people from supply chain and logistics. Just an example I am giving. Right, Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transportation is something which is active, but hardly any members. There are quite a lot of logistics, supply chain professionals in this country, I know. If you take Colombo Port itself, there are thousands actually. But if you look at warehouses, there are quite a lot. There are supply chain management, merchandising, and all over. There are quite a lot, thousands. But there are only about 1,000 to 1,400 or 1,500 members in CILT Sri Lanka. Why? People are, qualified, but they are not going and contributing and joining these organizations. Like that, there are quite a lot of organizations, I can tell. So this basically helps you to do a continuous, development in your education. So join the continuous development education programs, skill developments, and join their, seminars. Give them the backup, actually, what you have learned, and similarly upgrade yourself also. Anyway, congratulations, everyone. Thank you very much. All the best to your lives.
Thank you very much, Professor. That's some real good advice. And we move on to the next phase of distributing awards. I would like to invite Rear Admiral Dr. H.G.U. Dhamika Kumara, Vice Chancellor, General Sir John Kotalawala Defence University. And I'd also like to invite Dr. A.J.A. Rifas, Chairman of the European Nations Campus, who will be accompanied by Head of Academics, Dr. Hemendra Premawardana of the European Nations Campus. We begin with Master in Business Administration. Put your hands together for A. Ashokanand. AAAD Dinusha Rangana. AMLN Senaviratna. Akmimene Hetiarachige Nimmi. BD Isuru Buddhika. Champika Galapati. Kolambage Pasindu Bimsara. Dilipa Gunawardana. Francis Nimal Ranjit Rodrigo. G.H. Amal Prashanta. G.K.R. Tharanga. Geet Chamikara. H.A. Gihan Rangika Hetiarachi. H.D. Kushani Madhwantika Tilakaratna. HDS Deepika Gunasekara. HMCK Arya Ruwan. Hevavadage Nalinda Madhushankar. IW Sarala Lakshmi Premadasa. Indunil Prasad Gunaratna. KRY Dayananda. Kalana Bulat Singhala. Kandasamy Niranjan. We continue with Master in Business Administration, Kasun Ranavira. Kasun Udayanga Silva. Kaushalya Hevage. Jayaram Krishmal Fernando. MM Indika Lakmali Aberatna. MM Sajir Ahmed. MN Nadi Pereira. Maheshi Karuna Ratna. Moderage Chaturi Udeshika Silva. Mohammed Anifa Mujifur Rahman. Mohammed Inhaj. Murgaya Sharmila. NLD Vimal Amaratunga. Nadika Shamal Amaratunga. Naveenan Soundarapandian. Let's keep the applause going, ladies and gentlemen. Nikshan Stewin. Nijamdeen Mohammed Nusri. Niko Dulipa Korituaku. Nirmali Disanaka. Nizam Rahim. O.V. Chalani Navanjana Vitharana. Oshadi Prematilaka. PKP Niluka Shamali. PMGG Chandana Premachandra. Pradeep Fernando. Praneeth Iranga Gunaratna. Purnika Fernando. R.A. Bashini Purnima Ranasinghe. We continue with Master in Business Administration. R.A.N. Sandamali Kapila Ratna. R.G.J.M. Abhiratna. R.M.S.S. Rajapaksha. R.M. Takshina Damayanti. Rajaratnam Pradeepan. Ravi Harini. Raveen Harshana. S.M.N. Bandara. Sirasingha Pathiranage Hasangi Thilani. Sithiravelu Pushpatharan. Sithun Fernando. Sivagurunathan Govindasamy. Sonali Darshika Vidyaratna. Supun Dilanka. Tilini Fernando. UWN Viraj Madhusankar Unantanna. Vanyasingam Kabilan. Vimushi Karyavasam. WP Hansa Nadeshan Malinga. Vatsala Gunavardhana. Valisirage Akalanka Ramsara Fernando. Vikramaratna Ratchige Nalin. Congratulations to everyone. Shall we give one more round of applause to all of them? Thank you very much to our dignitaries for doing the honors. Thank you. Rear Admiral Dr. H.G. Udambika Kumar, Dr. A.J.A. Rifaz, and Dr. Hemendra Premawardhana. We now move on to the Best Performance Awards. I'd like to invite our guest of honor, Professor D.M.R. Disanaika, Director of the Staff Development Center and former head of the Department of Marketing Management, University of Kelaniya, and our guest of honor, Dr. Sulochana Segera, founder and chairperson, Women in Management. They will be accompanied by Ms. M. Y. Nauzana, Director, European Nations Campus. We move on to Master in Business Administration. Ladies and gentlemen, they're the best performers. O.V. Chalani Navanjana Vitharana. Murgaya Sharmila. R.A. Bashini Purnima Ranasingha. R.G.J.M. Aberatna. Congratulations to you. I.W. Sarala Lakshini Premadasa. Mohammed Inhaj. Best Performer in Postgraduate Diploma in Strategic Management and Leadership, S.K. Abdul Korala. Best Performer in Postgraduate Diploma Level 7 in Accounting and Finance, H.B.S. Kularatna. H.M. Mahisha Hassangi. Moving on to Best Performer in Postgraduate Diploma Level 7 in Human Resources Management. Right after this. Congratulations to you. Best Performer Postgraduate Diploma Level 7 in Human Resources Management. Put your hands together for Beragama Vithanage Tharuka Nimnadi. Congratulations to you. Gayani Chandima Lianage. P. Rivka. Thank you very much to our dignitaries for doing the honors. Thank you, Professor. Thank you, Dr. Salochana. And thank you, Ms. M.Y. Nauzana. And now, to speak on behalf of all the students, I'd like to invite Maheshi Karuna Ratna.
Good afternoon, everyone. Our respected chief guests, chancellor, distinguished academic staff, honored guests, proud parents, and my fellow graduates. It's a great privilege to stand before you here on behalf of the graduating classes. As we celebrate the milestone, I would like to briefly reflect on a journey that taught me one of life's most important lessons. Never ever give up. No matter how difficult the circumstances may seem. In 2022, I've completed my postgraduate diploma in accounting and finance at same place, European Nation campus. Today, I'm honored to say that I received the gold medal for the best performance. To be honest, thank you. To be honest, I never imagined that I would achieve such an honor because that year was one of the most challenging time period for my life. My whole family was affected by COVID-19, and even while in quarantine, I continued attending my lectures. Later, while caring for my mother in the general hospital and balancing my career and other work, I completed and submitted my final assignments, proving that determination can overcome even the toughest challenges. There were moments when I felt exhausted, overwhelmed, and uncertain. but these experiences taught me that success is not determined by how easy the journey is. It is determined by our ability to keep moving forward despite the obstacles. Inspired by everything I had experienced, I chose ENC to pursue my MBA. Again, after countless sleepless nights and many more demanding busy days, I stand here today with immense pride to receive the achievement. It's a milestone that reflects my perseverance, determination, and unwavering commitment to my goals. Finally, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to my lecture panel, including Madam Romana, the academic and administrative staff of ENC, my whole family. Special thanks goes to my beloved father and husband, who are always been my pillar of support. And likewise, friends and everyone who supported me throughout this journey. Thank you for believing in me. To my fellow graduates, today is proof that perseverance leads to success. As we step into the future, let us dream big, embrace every opportunity, and make a positive impact wherever we go. Congratulations to the all graduating classes. Your hard work has paid off. May we continue to learn, grow, and make positive impact on the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Maheshi Karunaratne. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to appreciate and recognize the lecturers. And to present the tokens, I would like to invite Chairman of the European Nations Campus, Dr. A.J.A. Rifaz, and the Academic Director of European Nations Campus, Dr. Nisansila Hapuarachi, who will be accompanied by Head of Academics, Dr. Hemendra Premawardana. We would like to present tokens of appreciation for our lecturers. Ms. Chaturangi Jayasena. Ms. Menuka Samarajiva. Mr. Dulita Kasun Dayaratna. Mr. Sankar Tilakaratna. Ms. Rebecca Sheila Fernando. Mr. Chamal Ranasinghe. Ms. Shehari de Almeida. Mr. Shashank Das Gunasinghe. B.A. Jaini Bandara. Sanjeevani Bulutota. K.K. Nadira Nilmini Dias. K. Tikshani Hansika Pereira. Mr. Lankeshwara Kirti Singha. Ms. Fatima Himaza Zain Hamzadeh. K.K. Kaumini Indra Chapa. D. Tusita Chandana. Ms. Iranga Mihiri. Sumedha Manoj Pushpima Nakandala. Ms. Rasanjali Kumarasinghe. Ms. Kavisha Fonseca. Ms. Shamini Nelun Jayalat. Whilst I thank our dignitaries for doing the honors, I'd like to request Dr. A.J.A. Rifas to please remain. I'd like to thank Dr. Nisansala Hapuarachi, and I'd like to thank Dr. Hemendra Premawardana for doing the honors. And I would like to invite Ms. M.Y. Nauzana, Director of European Nations Campus, to please join Dr. A.J.A. Rifas, the chairman, to present tokens of appreciation to our dignitaries. We would like to present a token of appreciation for our chief guest, Rear Admiral Dr. H.G.U. Dambika Kumara, Vice Chancellor, General Sir John Kotharavala Defence University. This is our way of saying thank you for gracing the occasion. We would also like to present a token of appreciation for our guests of honor, Professor D.M.R. Disanaka, Director of the Staff Development Center and former head of the Department of Marketing Management, University of Kelaniya. Thank you very much for gracing the occasion. We would also like to present a token of appreciation for our guest of honor, Professor Rasheen Bapu, Adjunct Professor. We would also like to present a token of appreciation for our guest of honor, Dr. Sulochana Segera, founder and chairperson, Women in Management. We would like to present a token of appreciation for our academic director, Dr. Nisansala Hapuarachi. We would also like to present a token of appreciation for Head of Academics, Dr. Hemendra Premawardana. Thank you very much, Dr. A.J.A. Rifas and Ms. M.Y. Nauzana for doing the honors, and thank you very much to all our dignitaries as well for gracing this occasion. And now we do have a well-wishing message from OTHM Chief Operating Officer, Dr. Patricia Land.
Hello, I'm Patricia Land from OTHM Qualifications here in the UK. As you no doubt know, we're an Ofqual regulated awarding body, Ofqual being the UK government regulatory body for education here. We're absolutely delighted to be speaking to you today on what is absolutely a momentous occasion. I can only imagine how hard you've worked to achieve your qualifications and to have this wonderful day of celebrations at the European Nations Campus graduation ceremony will just be the cherry on top of your cake. We've been in partnership together for some time with ENC and OTHM, and we're very pleased to be working closely with them to ensure that you do have excellent quality education experience with a good quality qualification at the end of it. We know, and I certainly know, that that qualification that you're being awarded today will carry you throughout your professional career, whatever you may do. You may come back and do further qualifications with OTHM or London Graduate School, or you may go elsewhere. But one thing is assured, that qualification will be an important part of your professional and academic journey. I really, really hope you have an absolutely wonderful day today celebrating with your family and your friends. Enjoy today, you deserve it. And I look forward to seeing pictures perhaps on social media and certainly to hearing through ENC how successful the day has been. Enjoy today and all our good wishes from OTHM here in the UK to each and every one of you.
Whilst thanking Dr. Patricia Land for the message, I'd like to invite the Academic Director of European Nations Campus, Dr. Nisansela Hapoarachi, to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests at the head table, graduates, parents. As we come to the close of this memorable graduation ceremony, it is my honor to deliver the vote of thanks. On behalf of the European Nation Campus, I extend our sincere gratitude to our chairman and CEO, Dr. A.J.A. Rifaz, for his visionary leadership and unwavering commitment to educational excellence. Thank you. Our heartfelt appreciation goes out to Chief Guest, Rear Admiral HGU Dhammika Kumara, Vice Chancellor of General Sir John Kothalavala Defence University, for inspiring us with his valuable presence and words of wisdom. Thank you, sir. We also extend our sincere thanks to our esteemed guests of honors, Professor D.M.R. Disanayaka, Dr. Sulochana Sigera, Professor Rashid Babu, for honoring this special occasion for this with their presence. Thank you. My sincere appreciation goes out to our director, Ms. M.Y. Nauzana, our head of academics, Dr. Hemendra Premavardhana, our academic staff, administrative team, and everyone who worked tirelessly behind the scene to make today's ceremony a success. To our graduates, congratulations once again on your outstanding achievements. May your future be filled with success, purpose, and lifelong learning. Finally, thank you all our parents here today, families, partners, and all invited guests for your encouragement and continued support. Thank you all for joining us today. We wish you a pleasant evening and a safe journey home. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nisansela Hapoarachi. And now I would like to invite Senior Lecturer, European Nations Campus, Ms. Chaturangi Jayasena, to declare the convocation closed.
Hi, everyone, once again. Big congratulations to all of you, and thank you to parents and our faculty for helping. So now I declare the European Nations Campus ceremony closed. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And with that, we'd like to wish you all the very best and congratulations to everyone. One more round of applause for yourselves. Lovely. With that, I'd like to kindly request everyone to rise as our academic procession will now exit the hall. Please remain standing until they leave. We'd like to advise all the dear students to please leave in your seat number order and please go over to the floor counter as well. Thank you so much.